Finally doing an evening shoot for you guys so that you can actually see this beautiful lake, like Calabogie Lake, or Black McDonald Lake, I think it's actually what it's called in Calabogie. I kept promising a view of the lake, so now you get it when we do our stretch series. We've just completed our 4-hit interval movies, and this is going to be your stretch series for today. So first thing we're going to do is just drop our chin to our chest, take a big breath, roll the shoulders back, take those shoulders and just roll them back. And then you're going to take your head, roll it to one side. I always want to close my eyes when I do this. And then take it back, chin back down, roll over to the other side. Always keeping those shoulders down, shoulder blades drawn together. And then take it back through again. And then stretch that over just a little bit. And then bring that chin back to our chest and up. We're going to take one arm down. We're going to make a 90, and we're going to take this arm up. Nice big stretch all the way through. And then reach over. We've been working these babies every single time we put that vest on. There you go. A few good breaths. Take that arm all the way over. Onto the other side. Take that arm up. Again, extend that hand as far as you can up towards the ceiling, and then take it over, trying to stay in the same plane. Reaching through, feeling all those muscles start to release. Pull your shoulder away from your ear like I just did. And then take that back. And now we're going to take this forward as best you can. You might only be able to come to your elbows onto your knees. Or you're going to come all the way down onto your forearms, or take it one more step and bring yourself right down. After one good breath, you're going to bring yourself back up, and now we're going to cross our legs forward. And we're going to do the other side. So again, you might only come down to your knees, or you're going to come down to your forearms. I find this side's a little tighter. It's a little bit harder to get all the way down. But I'm just going to take that big breath, push my hips down. My son right now is really showing a lot of control because there's a dragonfly that he really wants to chase that's right in front of the camera, and he actually hasn't run in front of the camera. So kudos to him on doing that. We're going to take those arms all the way forward and drop down. One big breath. And then take it up again. Good. So now we're going to take one leg forward. And what you're going to do is kind of lift yourself up, shimmy your bum back so you hinge as much. Take the bum, move all the extra cushioning out of the way. And what we're going to do is just kind of wiggle until you got as much hinge as possible. And then you're just going to come right down. I may sneeze, I may not. Putting my face in the grass tends to make me sneeze, so we'll see. What I'm going to do, you might not be able to reach your foot, you might be able to reach your knee, you might be able to reach your calf. The idea is to have your back nice and stretched, nice and flat, and then hinging to that, working towards that foot, and stretching right in there, getting right into the spots that are sore and tight from everything we've done. Remembering this is this video is something you can go to after any of the videos that I have on this channel, as well as anytime you come to the studio and you work out and not always have the time to stay to do the stretch afterwards, you can pop this video on at home and just get a really good overall stretch there. Ooh, that last little bit. I'm going to slowly bring myself up, extend my other leg forward, and now bring this one in. I'm always trying to make an L, and then again, hinge that leg right back. Oh, this is my tight side. Reach forward. Grab that foot. Again, whether it's your knee or your leg, your calf, your ankle, or all the way, whatever it may be that has a straight, flat back. We're just going to breathe into this, trying to lower ourselves down, getting a maximum stretch on those hamstrings that we've been working. right into that. One more good breath. Lovely. Bring that back up. Now we're going to bring both legs together. Kind of waddle ourselves into place. We're going to be nice and tall through our torso, bringing our shoulder blades back together and down away from our ears. Getting our knees, kind of pushing those knees down towards the ground as far as you can. When you've got the maximum extension you think you're going to get, we're going to try and hinge forward. Ooh, good stretch. And get right in there. Stretch into those hips. My kids are stretching in the background. They're right behind one kid. I did have all three. I'm down to one. She's positioned on the rock right behind the camera, and she looks like the most beautiful Buddha sitting there. So we're just going to breathe into that as we're continuing to lower down. Good. Slowly release. Now we're going to put both legs forward. Now that we've opened up those hips nicely, this should be a much easier stretch to accomplish than if we had started off with it. So we're going to lift our thumb, scoot it back for that hinge, take all the extra cushioning out from our bum cheeks, and then we're going to take a big breath, and then lower, exhaling that breath. We're going to do it one more time. Come up, and exhale. There we go. Now I've got those toes. So nice flat back, shoulders back. I know it's a tight stretch. My daughter in the back is like, oh, mommy, this hurts. And it does a little bit. The tighter you are, the harder this is. Again, you might be at your knees with all that breathing. You might still only be at your knees or holding your calves or your ankles. It does take a lot of work, but the more you do this video, the easier it will get. So we're just going to pull through. Dropping down. Oh, that's the tight spot for me right there. I'm going to just try and release that a little bit. Just try and relax it by relaxing my shoulders. Breathing into it. There we go. We're hearing all the last of the traffic on the water behind us. The roads have quieted down, but now we're just hearing the last of the boat traffic. As the sun is setting, it's just such another beautiful night here. I keep using that word, but it really seems to be the only word to describe this place. There we go. And then bring that back. Oh, good job, guys. So we're going to take that leg. We're going to bring it round. Wrap our knee in. We're going to take our opposite arm to the leg, and we're just going to wrap that around and bring it as close to our body as possible. We're going to get as tall as we can. There's children running in the background. We're going to get as tall as we can, and then we're going to just twist into that. Good. Slowly release that, drop the other leg through. And again, we're going to bring that as close as we can. Pivot on, put our knee around, and pull that nice and close to the body. Good. And as that starts to release, allow yourself to pull through just a little bit more. Try to stay as tall as possible. And one last time, we're just going to go down into a table. We're going to drop our bum down nice and low and just stretch ourselves right out of child pose. We're going to take our arms and turn them over to the right. And then walk them back to center and then to the left, and one big breath down. And then bring that back up to the center. And then walk it back up. That is your stretch video. We're going to call it quits for today. Have a lovely night. Hope you enjoyed this 5-part series. Everyone wants to come in and say thank you. They've been wonderful letting me work this whole time. They just wanted to say a hello and a thank you to all of you out there. So everybody say hello. This is 2 out of 3 of them. Have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed this series. See you for the next one. Bye.
Bye.